We are live.
Hola, pupitres.
There's no one in there yet.
You know what pupitre means? It means desk, I think. So I just called everyone a desk.
Why is it looking all kooky? Let me see. Hey, hi, Kale. Welcome.
Hi, Basette.
How are you? Welcome, Saturdave morning. Wait for some folks to filter in. Oh my god, itchy. Oh, we have 2 people in so far. It's Saturday morning. Let me pull this up on my phone so I can see. Channel, there it is. Make sure it's turned down. We don't want to hear me. There we go. Kale says, hi, Dave and Lucian. Bassetti says, hi, Dave and Lucian. All right, we have people coming in. It is Saturday morning, and it is, according to my Apple Watch, 30. Well, let's do this. Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 31 degrees
31.
Today, expect a high of 51 degrees.
Degrees. 31 degrees. It's awful. You know, I'm not a winter person. I hate it. But it's 31 degrees and it's winter in Rhode Island. Good morning, Book Lioness. How are you? All right. So I figured for Saturday, can you hear me? For Saturday this morning, I wanted to kind of revisit some of my older tarot decks. Hi, October. Good morning. Are you chilly, October? It is chilly.
And you're going to be eating chili in a minute.
I'm going to be eating chili as soon as Lucian goes to the Starbucks in Barnes and Nobles. Yeah. So I got to say something about Barnes and Nobles, and this isn't a paid advertisement or nothing like that. There's been, it's freezing. It is freezing in October. I can't. Oh my god. There's been this trend of like a lot of bookstores kind of going away, Borders closed up shop. But Barnes and Nobles, we go to Barnes and Nobles every so often, and that place is still hopping. So that makes me happy. You know, and why I look all weird here? Why am I all verklempt here? God. I mean, when I got no crystal on, hold on. I'm not ready. You can tell it's cold as hell. And the wizard is kind of trying to defrost here. I'm going to put a crystal on. That'll help. Oh, yes. I feel zen now. Oh, need to put the pointy hat back. Oh, there we are. Oh, now my thing's all crooked. Let's make sure I put it on the right way. Yeah, it goes like that. Whee! He's up in the air. Doing. Whee! Doing. Oh, look it. It's like a pendulum. Doink. Yeah. So anyways, let me fix this thing. So yeah, I thought this morning I wanted to go back, and I was looking at some of my old decks, and I think I'm going to do this as a little bit of a. This is going to bug me. I do not like when it weebles and wobbles. Good morning, Shauna. Yeah. As I fix this thing, bopping around. All right, it's just going to bop around. Yeah, I wanted to revisit some of my own. I haven't done much tarot stuff recently, and I want to kind of revisit some of my old decks. I remember when I purchased decks, and I'm not really a collector. I'm more of a reader with decks that I usually try to buy decks that connect with me. So I went through a little time when I was buying some decks, and I want to kind of start looking and kind of checking out some of the old ones and see if they I don't see if they speak to me differently than when I've seen them before. I don't know if that makes any sense. So the deck I opened up, and I have them all stacked over here next to me. But the first deck I cracked open, oh, this thing is driving me crazy. Come on, how if we go like that? There we go. Is the Tarot of, well, this is the guidebook, but the Tarot, and I never read these things. I can't say I never, but I didn't read this one. The Tower of Dreams. I wanted to kind of pop through and let's look at some of the cards. Now, they're not in order because, I didn't plan well. Let's see. Just pop at the comments. Just waking up, 6 a.m. Show. Oh, yeah, you guys are a little bit earlier. What is it? 9 here. Yeah. Really would like a new deck. Can you believe I had the same for 20 years? Well, that's the thing. Yeah, Shauna, I can believe that because my go-to deck I've had forever. It's one of my very early decks. And that's the Wizard's Tarot. That's the one I do, most of my readings with. It's the one I'm really connected with. So yeah, I can believe that because that's, my go-to deck. It's probably a good, it has to be a good 20 years for me as well. And where? My wallet was in where?
In the basket.
Oh, it's because when I paid for the Chinese food. Sorry. Yeah. So, but I have, purchased some decks here and there. I don't have a lot. I'm not a big collector. I think I've got, what do I have on the couch here? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I got about maybe 15, 20 decks total if I scrounge around the house. But yeah, I'm definitely not a huge collector. Yeah, unlike Lucian, he's like, I'm sure he's going to. What?
Cool.
Well, hurry up. Come on. Don't sit on the right of weight.
Hi guys, I'm coming in. Come
for
a minute, and then I gotta run. Hey everybody, so I'm sorry about last night. I was planning on going live. I passed out like an hour and a half before thinking, oh, you know what? I will be able to wake up to my 2 alarms that I set. And I completely slept through all of them, woke up around 10 o'clock and realized, oh my God, it's not 7 o'clock. So I am sorry about that. I was so exhausted from the past week at work. It's just been crazy nonstop every single day. But speaking of decks, I'm so excited because guess what I have arriving? I have the Deadweight
another one
Apocalypse version, and then the Winterweight, the new one from the Kickstarter. Yay!
Did I tell you guys that I'm selling a husband? Really cheap. We'll
real cheap, girl. I am not cheap.
Yeah, he's available for
I'm
parties.
Expensive.
I will dress him up as a clown if you like. It's only $50 an hour, and you can do whatever you want with him. Whatever you want,
girl. No.
You can make him
worth 50.
You can make him clean your yard. You can make him clean your toilet. You can make him clean your house. All that stuff. Yeah, I have to fund his deck buying habit somehow. So I think I rent him out. He's very entertaining.
Really entertaining, but I'm worth thousands.
Oh well, I wish I could get thousands. But yeah, he felt. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you. Okay, you go.
Wait, and I fed the cat.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll tell you something about Lucian. He always does this. I'm going to tell you, up until yesterday, I used to think he did it on purpose because I'm older than him, but I'm younger than him.
Oh, good. You said what you wanted.
Yeah, I did. And the food that you're getting. So we used to go out Friday night, go to the clubs in Providence and stuff like that. And he'd be like, oh, yeah, I want to go too. Yeah, I just got to take a nap first. I set 3-4 alarms. No, Lucian sets alarms, and it could be 12 alarms. When he goes to sleep, they beep and beep and beep and beep, and he don't budge.
Girl, but
so
you wake me up.
Oh, because I've tried, and that's like waking the dead, the literal dead. Like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, waking the dead. No Not getting him up. So yeah, I knew it. He set the alarm, and he has been beat. So he's, I'm sure he's mentioned on his channel that he started a new job. He's been working like in the past in like Smart Styles in Walmart, doing 3 people a day, 2 people a day, some days none. This new job, I mean, I think the slowest day you've had was 13 people.
No, the slowest day I've had was 10.
Oh,
the
10.
busiest day I've had was like 15.
Yeah, he's doing 10 to 15 people a day, so he's tired. He's actually really working now.
Yeah, it's
So
like nonstop.
Yeah, so he came home.
Sometimes, wait, hold on, okay. Sometimes when I'm working, it will be so busy that when we start at 9, we will have our first client, and then I will not stop until like 3 in the afternoon to catch a break for lunch. And then I get yelled at by my manager because she's like, "You need to get a break earlier." But it's like, girl, I tried to get a break earlier, and every single time I tried to get a break, I had a client walk in.
There's So yeah, he's actually really working for a living. So yeah, he went to sleep. And I knew he wasn't getting up.
I would do your hair anytime, Aaron.
That's rude. And I tried to wake him up. And like I said, it's like Ferris Bueller. I could sit him up and he'll just plop back over. You sit him up and it goes. So, Sean, I did shave. It's because Halloween, basically.
You look like a turtle.
You're a turtle. Go get my food now. So I dressed as Elphaba from or the Wicked Witch of the West for Halloween. So being a female character, the mustache and beard had to go. And tonight, the popcorn party, we're going to have a special guest, Mama Ganja. So the face has to be cleanly shaven for me to pull that off. So, yeah, I don't know. I look weird to myself. Do I look weird? Do I look weird without my facial hair? Oh, I feel weird. But I used to like myself without the facial hair, but I don't know. I look weird. So yeah, that's why there's no facial hair. But anyways, I did want to just kind of do something a little different for Saturdave and just kind of start cracking into some of my old, and this came up last minute. I was like, I woke up this morning. I'm like, what am I going to do for Saturdave? I haven't done anything outside of readings, tarot in a while. So I wanted to break some decks open, and they're not in order, but I just want to see what the different cards kind of speak to me, and show them off. And and I'm going to start with the what is this? The Tower of Dreams, because these really are. It's a very interesting deck. Yeah. So should we start? It's so odd when Pat kisses me after he shaves. Yeah. It's hard to get used to no facial hair at first. Yeah, it is true. It is so true. So, and yeah, so we'll do this informal. Let's chat and talk. That's what I want. I want Saturday to just be just kind of informal. I think of it as kind of very informal chit chat. There's my dimples. Lucian always comments on my dimples. When I first saw you, those dimples. Look. Screenshot. So wait a minute. Oh my god, I love your x-rays. What's an x-ray? What's an x-ray? My x-ray vision. Oh. Yeah. Everyone's like, x-ray. What's an x-ray? Oh, the glasses. Yeah. I do. Yeah. I do. I like this. I love so I wear glasses mainly for close up and in distance when driving. But I like the shape on my face. It looks really cool, especially with the wizard hat. But anyways, the first card I picked, check this out. This, does it show up? Yeah, a little bit. Is called the Palace of Cups. Now, I totally forgot until I grabbed this card that this particular deck, the Tower of Dreams, also has additional cards in it. This being one of them. Every suit has a palace card. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's like an underwater cityscape type of thing. I think that light is a little bit too much. Hold on. Wizard on the move. Hold on a sec. I just gotta hold on. Oh, hold on. Bring that down a bit. Let me see. I got a lot of good natural sunlight going on here, so maybe that looks a little better. Let's see. It's better. So you see, it's like these futuristic little houses, if you would, under the water. So that's the Palace of Cups. I'm sure you can ask a question. Is it pronounced Ayrton? Oh, and Shauna's gonna give me a share. Thank you. So yeah, definitely if you want to ask a question, absolutely. I'm always and just, will it work? Oh, you want a reading? I wasn't doing readings today, but should I do a quick reading for her? Will it work? I can try. I've never read with these. These aren't really. Let's see what I pull with these cards. I'm not really set up to read. I don't have a table in front of me, but we'll try something. I'm gonna see what these cards kind of tell me. Okay. I've never read with these cards before, so I don't know how connected, but we're going to just give it a... Well, it's interesting. Well, we've got 4 of coins, typical balance. Now, if you look at this guy here, what I saw off the bat is, as I don't know, I see someone showing loot. And and that's and it's almost like showing worth, if you would. But I want to get onto this card because it's the Chariot in this deck, and I don't know if you can see it that good with this setup. So I apologize, I'm not really set up for reading, but that's like it's like, I call it Poseidon on a horse. It's like a winged horse. It's really hard to see because it's a very dreamy type deck. But anyways, Chariot means finding direction in life, right? And then we move on to the Knight of Cups. And we look at this guy here. A knight typically, like in this card, he's bringing news and change. So in the question, will it work? Something is going to work. I don't know if it's going to be as expected, but it will work out. That's where, so Chariot it's finding direction in life. So it will work out, but it's going to be a little bit, not as you totally expect, a little bit different than you're expecting. That makes sense. That's a pretty quick, and let's talk about these. Let's talk about these ones I pulled, because I like this Knight of Cups. This is the Tower of Dreams, yeah. which I gotta try doing some readings with this deck. I've been kind of looking at it, and this kind of inspired my you know, doing this morning, kind of diving into the old decks. Um, I love this card. He's writing. There's a Cups is all Cups is all about element water, and I like how the Cups cards in this deck, it's all underwater. He's riding a seahorse, which is really cool, really cool. And this Chariot card. Now, if you know me and like the pantheon, so I've talked about my faith in the past, and I call myself Christo-pagan. I do believe in the Christian saints and gods, but I also believe in the Greek Roman pagan gods. And when I see this card, I'm thinking Poseidon riding the waves of the sea. Really cool. So look at that. I just pulled out a quick reading without even prepping. But Thought is crying. What's the matter, kitty? So let me see. But we'll be together. Does he love me? Like I said, the Chariot is finding direction in life. So I do think things will work out. But it's going to be it's going to be a process. I'm thinking it's not like we typically and I'll tell you what, Lucian and I had this kind of relationship too. You kind of think things are going to go a certain way. Like with Lucian and I knew we loved each other right off the bat. But what I didn't know is that we were going to be married within like 3 years. I thought we would date for a while and kind of, but no, it happened really quick. And before you know it, you put a ring on it. And, so that's kind of what I mean. I think the Chariot card is saying that you guys will find your direction. You'll settle in. But be ready to do a little navigating, because it's not a straight line of like, how do you put it? Like when you close your eyes and you picture tomorrow, it's going to be a little bit of navigate that waters a little bit. That makes sense. But I think relationships are like that, So anyways. Oh, look at this I just pulled. Oh, 9 of Swords. Are you guys ready to see that? That is 9, right? X with the I. I'm not so good with the Roman numerals. Look at this card. Now, see, if I pulled this card, I'd be saying, not going to work out. You're going to have some wakey nights. But I'm thinking, what do you guys think? I know I didn't do readings this past Wednesday. This past week, I've been flat out, just busy as heck. And just kind of sick. But I think this Wednesday, I'm going to do the Wednesday night readings again. And I want to use this deck. Oh my God. How powerful is this card? That is nice. So it takes me a minute to think about it because I'm not so good with the Roman numerals, but it is the 9 of Swords. Yeah, she is anxious, up at night. I mean, look at the creepy tree with the hand. I mean, this is like the stuff nightmares are made of, right? Wow, powerful card. I got to start doing some readings with these cards. I think I actually can connect with these guys. Look at this Ace of Cups. Right? New beginnings. Interesting. They're very beautiful. I should have got these in order. But see, my take on tarot cards and the tarot is I purposefully buy decks, meaning I buy decks that I know that someday I'll be able to read with. That's why I say I'm not a collector per se. Others collect, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I think I collect electronic gadgets. Like, I just got this microphone thingy to sound better. And I just bought an Osmo for my mobile phone. That's this cool little, it's charged, so I can pull this cool little, you put your phone in it. If I can't turn it on. And it's a stabilizer gimbal when I do some filming. So I collect stuff, but it's mostly gadgets. Dave's saying, oh, it's Pat here. Good morning, Pat. Good morning. How are you? So how was your how did your you guys all have a nice Samhain and nice Day of the Dead? Oh, look at this card. I don't consider myself a collector either. Like Katie Flowers, I'd say curator. Interesting, curator. Oh, he's waking up. Wake up, Pat. Put the phone next to us. Are you watching me on the phone? Put it next to his head and go, wake up, Pat. Good morning. Yeah, so a curator. I mean, I don't even know if I would call myself a curator, a custodian. I consider myself a tarotician. The decks that call out to me, and I get them and I try to read with them. Look at this death card. This is interesting. Yeah, I love these. They should call this like the Tower of Nightmares instead of the Tarot of Dreams. A tarotician. Yes. But this is the death card. Yeah. So I knew I had that. It's just something inside me was telling me to start looking into these old decks, because I think, when I first saw this deck, I don't think I was prepared to actually connect with them because they're so vibrant. 10 of coins. Plus I got to get better at my my Roman numeraling. The 10 of coins. What does 10 of coins mean, guys? What do you guys see in this card? And so I'm going to turn the tables. Tell me what you see here. Very interesting card. I see a doorway. I see a transition. And I don't have my book. I do have my book. I wonder what 10 means. It could be ancestors, absolutely. Right? You've got figures there. But that doorway, an ending? Sure. How about a new beginning? How about transition? And one thing ends, a new thing begins. Hi, Axon. How are you? This is what I see. Yeah, 10 is typically new abundance, right? It's, achieved. But I see that maybe if there's a financial struggle, it's coming to an end and your riches are right through that door. Doorways to you is death. Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of reading intuitively. Because it's going to say something different to each person, right? Doors to me don't mean death, but do mean a transition. And it could be moving into a whole different phase. It's almost to me like the death card, where there's an ending and a whole new beginning. This is a major new beginning. That's kind of what it means to me. Isn't that? It's a very cool card. A very cool card because it's, to me, it gives me the almost like emerging from the forest or the darkness into the light. End of a struggle is what that card says to me. Right? Interesting. Let's grab the next one. Let's stick with this deck. I was going to do a few different ones. Now, hold on. I'm going to crack my book for a second because I do got to look at something. That's the companion. This is that. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's right. The cats are being brats. Every time I go live, my cats just raise hell in the house. So look at this page of coins. Now, page typically to me means bringer of news, right? This page, it's very serious, kind of serious look on the page's face. Interesting. This tells me, right, that this bringer of news, pay attention. Yes, very focused. Very focused. That means pay attention. You don't want to miss this. Pat wanders in, sipping his coffee. Howdy, y'all. Yeah, I'm waiting for mine. Lucian went to Barnes and Nobles because there's a Starbucks in there. And I have some food and coffee coming. So this is an interesting card. I'm pulling them, and I put them down here because I'm looking at them first before you. I can do that because I'm privileged over here. No, I'm just kidding. But I like to kind of take a peek. Tree of Life is this card. Now, I don't know. This is a card I struggle with. What would this mean? And I will admit, being a very intuitive reader, I tend to struggle with the cards that, don't, let me bring this a little closer over here. Cards that don't have vibrant images in them, even though this is a pretty vibrant image per se. Like, what is this card saying to you? It is. I was saying that this deck has a bunch of extra cards that aren't normal. There's this card, there's the Palace cards, but this is an extra card. And Book Lioness, exactly. I can't do Pip at all. No, I can't. I don't read that way. So yeah, and this is one I have to think about. I mean, Tree of Life. Yeah. That's a good question. I'm sure they are. Let me see. Let's go through here and let's see if I can find the Tree of Life. The Fool, Magician, Priestess, Empress, Chariot, Wheel, Death, Tower, Star. Bear with me, guys, because I want to see what the author. Okay, so these are minor. I don't see Tree of Life in here. Maybe it's after the minors. Because they do talk about the Palace cards, which... Yeah, wait, I don't think... Hold on, let me see if there's a glossary. I don't think the Tree of Life is in there. Interesting. Let's go to the index. I don't want to... Yeah, I don't want to take too much time flipping through the book. So I might have to kind of get back to you on that one. But yeah, that's one card that I would either probably pull out because I it just doesn't. It's just weird. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I don't want to take too much time looking that up, but it is. It's an extra card, and I can't find it in the book right away. I'm sure if I take some time and look carefully, I'll be able to find it. But it's definitely, yeah. I don't know. It's like numbers. It could mean more than one way to get to your objective, right? I mean, now that I'm like kind of staring at it, right? You think this can be multiple paths to get to a goal, to get to your 10 points? You can go this way, that way, or you can zigzag through. Maybe that's what it means, right? Multiple directions. Be open. Open your mind. Be open-minded. Could mean that. Let me see. Do we have some new people to come in? All right. Oh, now see, here's our star card. Right? Look at that. I love this. Yeah, this deck is definitely, you know, the images are so vibrant. So, like, look at that star card. She's a star, isn't she? She is controlling the stars, controlling her destiny. Right? Isn't that what she's doing here? It is. This deck is beautiful. It really is. Right? But she's in control of her death. She's pouring stars and constellations out of those pictures. Right? Just gorgeous, controlling her destiny. And this is the world card. Right? We know what the world typically means. That's like the ultimate, And look at the Fool. He is right there in the middle. He's the center of the world. He's surrounded by all four elements, all four directions. All right, look at that. I'm going to start reading with this deck. I think full circle. Absolutely. Yeah, you can see the circle, full circle. The Fool has come full circle. Absolutely. Right? Yeah, this is something. Oh, yeah. I have talked about this card before. The Moon. Look at, we have, I believe that's a fox and a wolf in bats, and then the moon. Right? Look at that. And when I see cooperation, right? Acceptance, just beauty in this card. Interesting. What deck? This is the, let me get the box. Hold on. I can show you the cover of the box. It is called the this is look at that. This is the Tower of Dreams we're looking at. I don't have many. I've never counted them, but I'm thinking maybe I estimate definitely under 20. I'm thinking probably 15 decks, not a whole lot. Hi, Lady Blind Wolf. How are you? Let's pull up this one, the Two of Cups. Isn't it gorgeous? The deck is on your list. I don't remember where I got it. I believe it's mass market. I believe I got this from Barnes and Nobles. Yeah, it is a good collection, but keep in mind, I have some decks in this collection that were gifted to me many years ago. Many years ago. It has been year. Have on my oh, it's been on your Amazon list for I'll tell you what. I'm going to. I've already decided. I'm going to start. I think my next Wednesday night readings. I'm going to. I'm going to break this deck out and see how it goes. um, the Gypsy Witch. Do I have that? I have the Green Witch. I don't think I have the Gypsy Witch. I'll have to check that out. But 2 is typically balance. Balance required. I love it. It's like when I see this, right? It's almost like looking into the mirror, right? Because you have the 2 sides, right, that are mirror of each other. It could be yin and yang. Very interesting. Okay. I'm glad I have got one of these cards. So another extra card. Each suit has a palace card. So when I see this card or any of the palace cards in the course of a reading, I think with this deck, it to me automatically means home. Home, house, your home figuratively. Let me see. It is a Lamonde deck. What is that? Oh, are they talking about a different deck? I'm kind of popping over to the comments. Yeah, the Palace of Wands. Interesting. Okay. Queen of Swords. Oh, look at this queen. Actually, give me 1 second. I will be right back. My cats are getting into something because that's what they do every time I'm live. So I'll be back after this message. Oh my God. What are you guys getting into over here, cats? Hey, what are you doing? Come on, be good. I'm live. Rats. You're a rat. You're a rat, kitty. I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. Ugh. It's a good thing I try to do Saturdave informal. The cats are just drama crazy. Oh, look at this card. 8 of Cups. Is that 8 of Cups? I'm so bad with Roman numerals. Look at that. That's like, is that a sexy bum? Right? I say, right? Climbing the stairs, ascending, climbing the rungs of the ladder. Yep, 8 of Cups. Right, isn't 8, I believe, balance achieved, I think? Oh, hi, Jezebel. We are watching. I broke out my old Tarot of Dreams. Yep. Trying to dig through some of these decks to see if I can reconnect with them. Oh my God. 3 of Swords. I don't know if you can see it, but like she has like a tears coming from this camera. I really wish the cameras would pick up the details. You can't really see it, but she's actually crying. There's tears coming from her eye. Oh man. Look at that. I mean, if you could see in the camera, like the tears coming down her cheek, it's such a powerful card. Oh, man, so much emotion. Yeah, Yeah, let's keep going for a little bit. We'll keep going. I think I think I'll do this as a Saturdave series as well. And we'll kind of maybe I'll do one deck a week of the old decks I have. Seven of coins. So 7 of coins. Yeah, I think that's 7. Did I count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Yeah, the cameras never do justice. And I tried this HD Logitech camera. Wasn't the cheapest thing, but I don't know, these webcams just don't, and it just don't do it justice. It's just, but what do we get out of this 7 of coins? I see stop and take a rest, maybe, right? 7. Let me look at my book here. Because sometimes I peek in here and get like my little meaning. But 7, let's see how it relates to the cards. 7. 7 in my book says endings. You don't see endings here. That's why I read intuitively. I just see stop and take a rest, not an ending. It's more of, oh, I'm gonna itch my nose. I'll do that behind the card. See how discreet I do that? I'm not picking my nose, I promise. But this means rest a bit. Let me see what else we have. It's the 4 of Swords. Oh my God, look at that. Wow, I love when I see this card. It's weird. I can't help but to think of like astro travel, astro projection. Like he's sleeping, but he's up in the in the night sky. But like, what does the helmet represent? His inner strength, maybe? Like the warrior within him? Interesting. Now, there's a few I want to find. Now, bear with me because there's a few cards that are my, I don't want to say go-to cards, but cards that mean a fair bit to me. And I want to find them. Yeah, this is one. I want to see. Because I want to see if I can find the Tower. Oh, well, that's interesting. That one. Because I like the Tower as a big card for me, and the Hermit is a big card for me. And I got to show this one too. Wow. I'll show this one too. Oh my God, there's some sexy guys in this. There's some men's in here. So bear with me. I hate going off on these little tangenty things, but I want to see. I don't remember if there's a tower or a hermit in here. There must be. That's justice, judgment. Oh, there's the hermit. I just want to find the tower. Because tower cards in some of these decks, the decks I have, there's different meanings. And I'll explain if I can find it. Oh, I'll show the magician. We're going to show our fool. Temperance. Tower. Okay. Yeah, we'll put temperance. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. So, a few other ones I want to show. Look at this temperance card, guys. Oh, and this camera just doesn't do it justice. But look at that temperance card. That is something. She's naked. Okay, so give me a second. I want to take a peek. Wow. So, this is the Tower card. Now, if you've ever had a reading done by me, or even have seen me talk about my Wizard's Tarot card, it has a very different tower vibe going on. Typically, a lot of decks, when you backwards, no, this is the front, because it has the adjustment in the front. No, I'm gonna spin it around. I try to change it up. Let's go this way. Is that better? We can do it like that. Here's how I wind myself up. When I get tired, I go. I wind myself up. Ding. Okay. All right. How's that? Oh, just there we go. But anyways, look at this Tower card. So when yes, thank you, Book Lioness, and it's what I like about my Wizard's Tarot deck is that, to me, the Tower means that instead of when you get the Tower card, instead of that's it, it's doom and destruction, major upheaval, boom, you're done, just there's nothing you can do. For me, the Tower card means major upheaval in life, but strength and a good foundation and being strong through it will get you through that upheaval. And that's even with this card, right? The lightning is hitting the Tower. And some of the little, like if you can see the details, there is damage to like the stuff that's around, but the main structure is intact, So it's kind of that same vibe that, all right, you're going to have a major upheaval in life, but hunker down, stay the course, follow your heart, and you will succeed. You will get through this upheaval. I'm like, all right, my Trekkie is going to come out for a minute. But and this is the old stuff. If you've ever followed the story of Captain Kirk, and the what's called the Kobayashi Maru, is he doesn't believe in the no-win scenario, and I'm like that. I believe, what, we do have those major upheavals in our lives. It's not, maybe 2000, maybe about 10 to 15, within the past 10 to 15 years, I've experienced the death of both of my parents. And, that was probably my most major upheaval, but I made it through. That was a Tower moment in my life. But I got through it. Let me see. Pat says, if you tell NJ it, you BVB have to do the Kirk speech. Oh, the sketch. I don't know if I can do it. I don't believe in the no-win scenario. I can't do it. I'm terrible at voices. Okay, let's look at our magician. Oh, when Kirk dies with Captain Picard, yeah. I didn't. I was like, yeah. That was a moment for me too, as well, to be honest. But this is my magician. Look at that magician. Magician, creating with magic. Yeah, at 100 commas per sentence. So this is the magician card. Creating magic. This magician is. Of course, I can do magic he creates. Magician he is. Yoda. Next card I pull. Hermit he is. So the next card is the Hermit. Again, yes, withdrawing to solve a problem. This Hermit, he says that story quite well. Yeah, these cards are gorgeous. You know, I don't believe I had this in my stack of cards, and I just haven't really done much with it. Yeah, when I see this Hermit, I see like the same guy, like if I put it side by side with the Magician, it's actually the same guy, right? The same face. And that's how I see it. Sorry. Let me hold it up a little bit. Right? I know they look like the same guy. So he's definitely wise. Definitely wise. Right? Withdrawing, he's going to solve his problem. Okay, I put this one out because it's got little muscular men's in it, but this is the what is this? The Four of Wands. Is that a 4 or 5? I'm bad with. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5 of Wands. 4 is the one with the line before. Yeah. But yeah, this is the 5 of Wands. I had to show that one because it's like, what is 5 of Wands? Uncertainty. I almost see a battle, if you would. Mm-hmm. 10 of Wands. I had to show this one too. So you got the weight of everything on his back. Not a typical 10 not a typical 10 card. But yeah, he's got the weight of the world on him, the poor guy. Poor guy. The poor guy. We have the Lovers. The warm embrace. I love the candles by candlelight. Oh, that's just gives it a romantic touch. The Sun card. Now this screams Apollo to me all day long. He's even sexy like Apollo. Like, look at that. Oh, right. Well, I think the curtains, if you look at it, the curtains are out in front of the candles. Yeah, be careful. I hope the fire extinguisher is nearby. But yeah, the Sun card is Apollo. So now, 2 more cards I want to show you. And how long have we been on here? I can't tell how long we've been on. About an hour. That's what I wanted to do, about an hour. Is our Faith card. Now, what's faith? Like, look at that. This guy is having real faith. Just praying. Multi-faith now, when you look at it, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but I see a pagan star. I see a Jewish star, the Christian cross. I see like all faiths in here, right? that something? He has a line of fire in his foot. Yeah. Oh yeah. It to me, it's third eye, you know, which I think a lot of faith comes from, right? Your esoteric self. All right, and finally, oh yeah, perfect timing because my food just got here. And finally, I needed to show this Fool card, and I'll hold this up for a bit. And then, oh, good, the camera picks this one up pretty good. I love the Faceless Fool, and he's standing like on a ball, hovering above what is water, right? Ready to take that leap of faith. And the thing is, no matter what direction he goes, it's a leap of faith. And I love that there's no face. And aside from that, it's just a very vibrant card. So yeah, this deck definitely either I have a coffee high or I'm getting extreme downloads from this deck. Jez, I'll tell you, I don't have a coffee high, and I don't have the other kind of high because I'm not a wake and baker. But yeah, this card has this card. Rewind. This deck is very, very vibrant, which is why I think I'm going to actually start working with this deck. I think I'm going to try or make this deck available for Wednesday night readings of this Wednesday. Because it's just a powerful, oh, that's right. Just a very powerful deck. And that's all I got today, guys. And I'm going to wrap it up here because Lucian just got back. We have a busy day, I think, ahead of us. Do we not?
Yes.
Yes.
We are going to Pelham Grayson.
Yeah, which I don't know what that is. Oh, did they didn't even mix it? What is this? Is it a decaf latte?
Yeah.
Skinny? Oh, they just didn't mix it. It looks cool. Look at my two-tone coffee. I'll mix it with the straw. Yeah, so we're going to Pelham, which it's a big gem warehouse type of thing, which will be pretty interesting. And yeah, so that's all I have today, guys. Thank you for joining. And don't forget, tonight is the popcorn party. I'm going to have a special guest. I'm going to do my Mama Ganja character, basically. Mama Ganja is going to be doing the popcorn party. She's filling in for me. Yeah, there's a kitty over here. There's a kitty over here. Over here. There's a spoon that just got thrown at me. But yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you tonight. Let me see. Popcorn party. Don't forget Monday. We're going to do the next part on dreams and astral projection. I have my dream journal, and I have a few dreams in here we'll talk about. Because I've been writing down my crazy ass dreams. Them's are some crazy dreams. So we're going to do that Monday. So yeah, it's going to be a busy week. So thank you guys. Don't forget, like and subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Like and subscribe to each other. Love each other. We're a great bunch here. Don't forget Lucian's channel over there. It's the Conjurer's Table. All right, guys. I love you all. Have a great night and
Bye, everybody.
have a great rest of your weekend. Bye now.